Alright, so yesterday we went through a cavalcade of horrors. Absolutely terrible shit. We explored some, like, medieval town and went through some weird sanatorium boss fight with whose, I guess, name is Reuben. I ended it at, I think I'm starting up chapter 10 now. I ended it with a fight against a, I don't know, cellular Reuben who was having a flashback memory of him and his sister Laura being burned alive in a barn. I went through Reuben's house. I saved Joseph from a couple things. Let's just get into it. The craftsman's tools. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. We just got out of the barn. I'd like to know what these things are. I've been seeing these pop up in, like, the dream world and stuff. I would like to know what all that is. I used a lot of freaking ammo. Not that. Some of this. We still got the explosive bolts. Alright, we're good. Let's get the crap scared out of us. Terrible shadows. There's no ladder.
Reuben? Does he mean Ruvik?
Numbers are irrelevant. They received as they themselves gave, and they served a higher purpose. They furthered my research.
This was not mere research. The things the papers say were done to those people, those traps.
These vermin, these microbes, they're mine to do with as I please. But you are correct. This was not mere research. I'm close to perfection.
This is abhorrent.
This is my will.
So this is who the doctor was working with. He was saying, like, he was working with someone else to, like, test and do things, and it was Reuben that he was working with. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. I'm upset that Josh Brolin doesn't understand that. One thing I can say about horror games is that sometimes the protagonist is inept to a fault. If one thing that we've experienced, that we have seen throughout the game, that is leading credence to things, and this isn't things that, like, we have seen without the protagonist seeing. These are things that we have seen with the protagonist seeing. That, how can you not put two and two together? Mansion basement note. My children have been taken from me. Was it fate? Was it something he did? Surely not my perfect son. It was that fire. It ruined everything. Took everything. The children are not the same. And neither is Ernesto. He said he was going to care for them. He said he was taking care of them. That they were safe. But now he says they're gone. How could that be? Mother would know such a thing. I still hear my darling boy's voice, his laughter. And always from the basement. It cannot be. A mother needs her children. So, this is the family's basement now that we're in. I did not know the parents' names. I'm a little frustrated at this. Like, we start up a chapter, and boom, there's a save room. I find that off-putting. No, I think there was something else. Yeah. Neat. I don't know if there's a max amount of tools you can use. Pow! Oh, these rooms are so wonderful. Hi. Oh. And we don't get another journal from Sebastian.
My head.
But I feel like I have to go in these. I feel like I have to access these save rooms. Like, there's
Who is that guy next door?
generally something that happens in these situations, so I feel like I need to go in them, even if I don't actually need to save. Wait, where was the... Come on.
Do you have any idea why this world is the way it is?
What? Who are you?
Hate. Hate. Ruvik's hate. The man's consumed by it. He wants out. Wants to get his revenge. He wants back what he feels the world took from him. It's not like he could actually get that. It's not like he could actually get that. This world exists as long as he does.
You heard something just now?
Yeah, weird lady with no, like, upper legs. Like, what is... It's so strange that I am still piecing things together at the end of the game. I mean, here we are, 13 hours and 40 minutes in, and I still don't know exactly what the fuck is going on. This disturbs me. Alright, what are we dealing with now? Car accident, 2 dead. Wealthy landowner and wife die in car crash. Nightmare for family. Bodies of Ernesto and Beatriz Victoriano found in wreck. Son inherits family fortune. So, I think I've heard their names. I think the first time that I heard them was when I went into the mansion. Ernesto and Beatriz. I don't recall Ernesto, but I do recall the name Beatriz. There's always like these subtle things that happen when you go through this mirror thing. I don't want handgun bullets. I want shotgun bullets. I got alright. So we'll use the handgun. Oh, oh, damn! That was dirty. Can I disable this? Nice. Oh, that's so dirty. You come down the ladder and immediately there is a trap. That is not pleasant. Oh. I didn't think I'd be able to pick that up. Thank you. More brain juice? Lots of brain juice. Ah, my shotgun shells. More brain juice. 10,000. We're gonna have to... I have more key. I have 5 keys now. Maybe I should go back in and... Ah, fuck it. I don't care. I have no idea what use those are. All's that stuff has been giving me is random crap. None of it has been helpful. I have missed a lot of them, though. I think the game said that there were 28 available. I am really nervous about standing up and having my lantern out. And we're locked in. Oh. Onward we go. I saw another line trap here. Fuck. I only saw that because of the fact that I had my lantern out. I don't know the view distance that these guys have. Didn't even see another line trap. Alright, so this is a thing. No. Right. I don't have to where did he go? I don't have to burn him, but since he had a buttons, since he had a torch, I might as well. Oh, bombs. Oh!
This is insane.
Oh shit! That went about as well as could have been expected there. Okay, so I need to disable that. That guy's gonna come back this way. We'll just wait. We'll be patient. Let's not die to the bomb trap again. Oh. How you doing, Sparter? How is your Tuesday going? Damn it. How was your Tuesday going? I was an idiot there. Again. You enjoying yourself? Yeah, that was the second time I've been beheaded. I'm doing a pretty good job of dying here. that when I set that bomb trap off...
Shit. Better find cover.
But why? Kill him! It ducked! The enemies can duck! That's not fair. Good. I don't know how it saw me. Yes, Spooky. How are you doing? How's your evening going? Mine is filled with death so far. I just started chapter 10. It's obviously going splendidly so far. I'm passing all the grades with flying colors. I don't know what that means, but I'm doing really bad. All right, so I'm gonna stay back a little further this time. I really want to know why you think P is red and not yellow, Sparter. What? Geico has a streaming thing on Twitch? I want to know what that means as well, Spooky. What do you mean Geico has a streaming thing? Like, there's a Geico and there's Flow on Twitch? A gecko? There's a gecko. There's a gecko. What? No. Just swat him with the torch. Duck. The torch, you're not supposed to... There we go. I have to disable this bomb. I have to. It's mandatory. It's what... Oh, thank God. I'm not okay with anything. Yeah, P should be red, not yellow, right? There should always be a little bit of blood in your urine to make sure that you're healthy. That's what I was told. No, seriously, no, it's bad. Your pee should never be red. That's very, very bad. It's dangerous. You're gonna die. No, for like the past like 10 years, I used to do like I had never heard of this before, but a buddy of mine and I used to do 31 movies for Halloween. This was before like the internet was, you know, the internet, like way back in the day, like in the 90s. We would find, you know, we would go to like Blockbuster, Hollywood. Something happened. Go to Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, whatever that you call it. You know, video rental place. And we would, you know, movies that we owned or shit that we rented, we would watch, you know. A movie every day during October, I think, is a fantastic thing to do. And over the past, I guess, 2 years, I've kind of faded away from that due to personal issues and, well, just mainly personal issues. But I love horror movies, and I feel really bad that I have not watched any this year. But that also means that if I watch horror movies, I wouldn't be streaming games right now. So it's kind of a juxtaposition where I could... Who the fuck is shooting me? I can do one of two things. I can stream a game or I can watch a horror movie. And I can't stream horror movies. Which, I mean, that would be awesome if I could stream a horror movie and watch it with, you know, people. I would love to be able to do that. I think that would be a really cool thing to, like, sit down and, like, watch a movie over the internet with other people and be able to interact with them. I think that would be a really cool thing, but, you know, copyright is a is a serious thing. Who is shooting me? I mean, I see where the bullet's hitting, but son of a, where? For the life of me, I don't see anybody. So, no, I mean, to in short, answer your question, I don't... Oh, god damn it, there's the blade out there. I have it, and I feel really bad about it because I love horror movies. Can you actually get away with that? Like, I know that I could stream something like Night of the Living Dead. On top of the spiny thing? I didn't see anything up there. Maybe I'll have to take a closer look. I know I could do, like, a couple of older movies and stuff like that, but I would love to watch something, you know, like, modern. You know, like, It Follows or something like that. You know, something that's got some grit to it. Even though I love a lot of the older ones. Like, I could do White Zombie and probably King Kong. I don't think I could do any of the Universal movies. But I mean, like there's a lot of non copywritten movies, you know, where the expiration date has expired on them, that I probably could do. But, you know, like modern stuff, I don't know how much of that you could actually get away with. I would love to be able to, like, I already said it, but I really would enjoy doing something like that. It is something I would enjoy. So I feel like I'm kind of like bridging the gap in playing a frightening horror game, which I mean, it's Twitch. I like horror games. I like playing games like that. So the spinny thing. Oh, you didn't mean the spiny thing. You meant the spinny thing. I don't know. I didn't see anything on... I'm going to assume... Let's call it a carousel. Oh. I guess mine technically do get saved because I'm part of Twitch Prime for a little while. I mean, obviously I'm not a partner by any means, but I don't know. I'd feel really awkward and wrong about doing it, and I would not want to catch any sort of flack in that end for, you know, putting up copywritten material. Even though, I mean, technically by playing video games online, you are broadcasting copywritten material, you know? It's a,
This is insane.
it's kind of a gray line that, you know, streamers are walking. Dude, this way. Hey, knifey lady. Here I am. One more. She's not gonna duck. She's not gonna duck. Copyright, at least in the US, falls under a very, very, very gray area. So you're not ever allowed to rebroadcast I guess like TV shows and sports entertainment. I don't know where movies fall in that without express written permission from, the copyright holders. There are certain things that you can broadcast that are movies that don't follow under those specific guidelines. Like I said, like Night of the Living Dead is a fair use thing, even though recently Criterion just re-released that, which is really cool. Oh, God, there you are. You're a big boy. I don't know that it's royalty free. It's just that the copyright on those has relapsed because some of the companies that own the copyright no longer exist. That's interesting. Well, let's move on to a different topic, and since we're talking about horror movies, let's throw it out there and let's do a, rather than top 10, let's do a fudge you mother fudger. Let's do a top 3 of horror movies. Like, what do you guys enjoy? What tickles your fancy? I don't see anything on top of the carousel. That can't be it. This is shitty. This sucks. I'm terrible. Where? Is he? Fuck. No, it's lower. It's lower. It's one of these balconies. Oh, God. Right here. Where'd he go? There. Damn it. Okay, I got him. Yeah, me and you, Sparter, had like a conversation about like top movies of all time, but like Halloween is good. You know, a fun fact is that a lot of people put the Blair Witch as the first found footage movie, which is absolutely wrong. They are the ones that took found footage into the mainstream and did an excellent job of it. I mean, like, stupidly so. There was a movie in, I think, like, 76 or 77 or 78, sometime in the, like, late 70s, where a movie called Cannibal Holocaust came out. And Cannibal Holocaust was, I'm pretty sure, the first found footage movie. Maybe there's like a movie in like the 50s or 60s that had a similar style to that, but I don't think anyone ever did it quite like Cannibal Holocaust did. And basically what Cannibal Holocaust was is that the story was that there were these people that were going into South America to document a cannibalistic tribe. And they all went missing, and somehow this footage was found, and all these people were dead, but they found the footage. Which is, your atypical found footage movie. But this happened, 20 years before Blair Witch ever came out. And I'm not dismissing Blair Witch. And Cannibal Holocaust, yeah, people actually thought that that movie was real because of how real the special effects were. It's disturbing as shit, and some of them are actually real. The animal mutilation in that movie is actually real, which is stupidly disturbing. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that there is a nope, duck. There's somebody that's gonna come and stalk me. The animal mutilation in that movie is fuck. There is a I don't want to call it a sea turtle. I don't know what it is. It's definitely a turtle, and it definitely was an older animal. But the crew butchers, and there is a monkey that one of the local natives, he actually butchers the monkey and eats the brains, and they filmed it and, you know, put it in the movie. So they kill 2 animals during the movie, and it's you actually see the 2 animals die. And I can see why countries said no to that, but I think it was also the visualization of a handful of people getting butchered by the cannibals. There's somebody getting impaled from the anus to the mouth. There is like a spike that like they just get impaled on, and oh god, I mean it looks awful. I also think that there's a penis being cut off at some point in that movie. I mean, it's just a brutal fucking movie. I mean, if you're not into like the horror gore porn kind of thing, it's not a movie that I would ever recommend to somebody. It's not friendly to people. It's just gore for the sake of gore. You know, there's nothing about like fear or terror in the movies. Well, no, there's a little bit. Probably because of how real everything looks, but it's more for the people that are of, you know, like Saw fans, fans of like House of a Thousand Corpses, Hostel, yeah, the torture porn kind of stuff. What's the one that just came out? Not just came out. It came out like 5 or 6 years ago. What was that called? The Romanian Story, the Polish Story. Oh god, it's about a former porn actor that has to do like these terrible fucking things. It's Jesus Christ. I've watched some like terrible movies in my time, and I regret watching a lot of that shit.
This is insane.
Oh, what was that called? But he, like, it's kind of like along the lines of I think where torture porn went a little too far was when we hit the Human Centipede, and that's where things kind of lost it for me. I thought for a long while that gore was what frightened people. And then I realized, well, it's not gore, it's what Hitchcock did. It's suspense. I honestly now think that I have had time to think about things that it's... Right, I see the guy. I think. Oop. I was too low. You know, there's a sense of disbelief that you have to deal with, but there's also a sense of he's moving. Ah! No, he ducks. I shot him first. Oh, I didn't! I keep shooting the Ferris wheel. But I think that wasted like 5 fucking rounds on that dude. I think gore has a place in horror, without a question. It has to. But it can be done in ways that add tension to the movie and not just be in the movie for the sake of being in the... God! I'm an idiot. I didn't mean to stand up. I hit the wrong button. And so I think the best movies that do horror are ones that understand tension. And forgive me for saying this, but I think a lot of the 80s and 90s, well, late 70s, early 80s, got tension well. I think they understood what it was. And then in the 80s, we started to move away from the high tension and things that kept people on their seat in terms of, you know, like dismemberment and beheadings and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It was an evolution of tension. And I think the early 80s got it. You know, we had Halloween, which was, you know, a independent, awesome movie. You had things like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The first time I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm pretty sure it was 20 years after it came out. And I think I saw it in 1998. Or, no. I saw it in 2003 or 4. So over 20 years after the Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out. And I still thought that that movie held up for the tension that it had. And you know what the crazy thing about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is? There's not a lot of gore in that movie. But that movie still gets tension right. And there's something to be said about that. And so you have movies like the first Nightmare on Elm Street. You have the first Friday the 13th. That every one of those had a little bit of gore, not over the top stuff, but you still sit there and go, shit, what the fuck is going on here? And I still think that those movies today still hold up. Their sequels kind of take things in tongue-in-cheek after a little while, which I don't think hold up as well. They all have their place, don't get me wrong, but they're not...
This is insane.
They're not pure horror. Like, you can look at movies that came after them and say, like, Child's Play, which is tongue-in-cheek horror, where, yes, it's gruesome and it's meant to be, but it also has that fun that goes along with it. That didn't come along till a little later in, you know, serious horror. And I think that you can play with those levels of fun and craziness. I mean, look what we have here. We have a carousel and some zombie dude that's shooting at me. I mean, this is some sort of tension here. Like, I am actually kind of like, I'm not pooping my pants by any means, but this is a tense situation now. This is only something you can get in a video game, but you can have situations like this in movies where you can have tension without extreme gore or anything like that. God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. You need the A button too, soon. Alright. Nope, 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 nope. That was the wrong level. Here we are. Here we are. Alright, finally. God damn. I don't know Chekhov's gun. What do you mean by that? I am a big horror fan. I mean, outside of maybe the most recent horror movies that I haven't watched. I haven't seen it. But the big ones of like 2017 I have absolutely watched. Like I try to keep up with it because it's one of my favorite genres of all time. I'm just a massive horror fan. I've watched stupid shit, I've watched great shit, but the only stuff that you find is stuff that you watch. I don't think anybody's recommendations are ever going to fulfill anything for people. Anybody can have similar interest in movies, but I honestly don't believe, unless you watch movies yourself, that you're ever going to find something that's going to be worth your time. I did not get out of there. Oh, I'm gonna burn him. Oh, I can't burn him. Alright, we'll blow him up again. Can we burn him this time? Cool. It's dead, right? I'm kicking corpsey around. Alright, so explain to me, well, explain to me the premise of Chekhov's gun. I've never heard of it. Don't point out something if it won't be used in the future, there's no point. Okay, well you can, that's been a staple. When was Chekhov a director? I'm really curious because that's not fair. Oh, that sucks for me. That sucks for me. When did that premise come about? Because that's been a staple for movies for a long while. Like, you know, oh, here is an object we're focusing on, you know, like, oh shit, here's a gun or a knife, and it's going to be used at some point. And it, 900% of the time, it is. So I'm curious when that came about. 1889. So what did he direct? What's a big movie of Chekhov? Because I don't recognize this guy's name, and I'm honestly surprised. I like that idea, though. One must never place a loaded rifle on the stage if it isn't going to go off. It's wrong to make promises you don't mean to keep. I like that. That is a great line. What did he direct? Battery pack. This large portable storage cell can be used to get electrical equipment working in an emergency. Obviously, I'm going to need that. Was there anything large that he directed? Because that's, like, 1889 is pretty much the, you know, birth of film at that point. I mean, like, honestly, I mean, that was probably within the first decade of actual motorized film coming into fruition. So I mean that's an early thought for what could be construed as, you know, directorial poignancy. You fucking kidding me? There's somebody else? Where? I saw him at the last minute. Oh, he may have done, like, stage stuff. Alright, key here is to always be ducked. Be ducking. Be ducked. I will be ducked all the time. What? Oh, I didn't realize I hit a checkpoint. Neat. Cool. I'm down. I like it. I believe visuals are very important. I mean, that's your most important thing when, like, filming something is everything has a significance, no matter how small or large. Everything plays a role in it, so I completely agree with that. Don't show something unless it has a significance. But I think really what it comes down to is one of my favorite horror movies of all time is John Carpenter's The Thing, and I think a lot of people can agree with that. Shit. No, duck! I missed. What? Why did you stop moving? I would like to restart, please. I don't want to miss that much. Oh, neat. So he was a stage director and had his movies made into movies. Can you list anything big that he did? Like anything that was like largely adapted from him? I'm actually really curious. I would like to see some things that he did. I mean, but his perspective doesn't actually follow along. Well, it leads credence to what horror movies build into, but it's not necessarily... You... Alright, I'm willing to miss a shot. I'm not missing more than one. I'm an idiot. Belated flowers, winter sleep. Nope. Neither of those are ringing bells. That's a shame. But, alright, I will have to check them out. Doesn't matter. I mean, good movies are good movies, regardless of whether they're adopted screenplays or not. I mean, as long as the stuff is a well-told story, that's all you need. I mean, I prefer horror movies, but as long as the story is well told, that's really all that I care about. Alright, so I came up here for a reason. I need to go back down and make my way across this creepy-ass carousel. What? Dude, that's nuts. 490 listings? That is absurd. Nope. Never watching 490 movies by any director. Well, that's a lie, but it's pretty much impossible to burn him. I have no matches. I regret life. He's still alive. He's not. He dropped his axe. Okay. Oh. Still, that's an obscene amount of credits to have towards yourself. That's awesome. That guy was active. That's good stuff. I don't know where the Farfignugan I'm going here. Did I not... How is that Didn't I disable all of this? Because I died, is it all back? Just not taking a chance there. That is just an obscene amount of credits. It's cool though. Oh, I can jump over this. Okay, cool. But I absolutely adore and love horror movies. And I will watch anything. Doesn't matter whether it's old or new. I am all about. Oh! Haha! Suck it, thing. I'd be intrigued. I like that quote, regardless of whether, you know, his movies are horrific or not. I mean, that's... It makes sense that you... It feels like an old adage, you know? Only show the stuff that you want implemented in your movie. I mean, it seems... well, simple and logical that that's what you would want. Good storytelling. And I feel like a lot of older movies kind of follow along with that for the most part. I ran out of them. Okay. Smack! Smack! Oh, there was more than one. Why does he have a gun? I should use the handgun. Well, that's unfortunate. I think a lot of things follow that rule. I would say the majority of things follow that rule. I mean, it's a really important rule in movies to follow. He kicked me. That butthole kicked me. But even though he probably didn't direct horrific movies, his goal was important, that you only show the things that are important. And that is a very important rule in cinema. That you don't want to focus on things that are insignificant. Nope, don't remember where this guy is. I do now. Nope. No! 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 Wow. There we go. 2 rounds once again. It's all good. We're happy. Alright, so... it's hard for people to be shocked and surprised nowadays. Because we're desensitized to Well, just about everything. And the big thing is violence. Violence doesn't really scare people anymore. And violence used to be this big purveyor of fright. You know, like, oh, something terrible happened to these people. They were in the middle of their house and, you know, there was a home invasion. I mean, you look at Straw Dogs, you know, with Dustin Hoffman. That came out, that was Sam Peckinpah in, like, the early 70s. And you had this, like, crazy-ass home invasion movie, which is, like, a really well done and frightening home invasion movie. Like, one of the best. Maybe the purveyor of home invasion movies. Which I'm a big fan of that genre. I love home invasion. I think that's one of my favorite kind of horror movies is home invasion. You know, like The Strangers and things of that nature. I like those kinds of movies. And they're... But we've seen these things for... you know, the past... What the hell blew up? What? Oh, God damn it! Oh, that saw blade. Okay, I have to remember that there's two. It's like at a perpendicular. There are two saw blades. I have to remember that. I keep forgetting that there are two saw blades. Like, I'm popping up and I'm just like, no problem. And then there's the second saw blade that comes by. And so we have these... I did. I did. I looked dead at it. I agree with you. I looked dead at it. I was an idiot for that. I have to remember that there are two blades there. But, okay, so... But Straw Dogs is one of the first home invasion movies. And it was brutal, and nobody saw that kind of thing before. And so... God, like an inch! An inch! Oh, I'm such an idiot. There we go. Second time every time. But there is something to be said about that kind of movie and the tension that it brings, because I think a lot of people can relate to those instances, and I think that's where real terror comes from, where you can look at a situation and go, oh, that can be me. And I think that's why the early movies, like the early slasher films, actually worked well, because, you know, even though Michael Myers was the entity, even though Leatherface was Ed Gein, even though Jason was his mother, these were all things that were possible in reality. They weren't these like supernatural things. These were things that could be stuff that can happen to me, you know? Like, I live next door to people. I wasn't trying to yell there, but God. That second blade came way quicker than I thought it would have. That was like a third blade. That was at like... That first blade was at 9 o'clock and that second one was at 6. That was way quicker than I thought it was going to happen. Or I'm an idiot. But I think real terror comes in some sort of believability. And that's why I like the home invasion movies. I can see why people can find them far-fetched and rough to deal with. I can understand that, but it's a big reason why I enjoy them. They are some of my favorites, where there is something human about them. There is something human about Halloween. There is something human about Friday the 13th. Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, not so much, but there is something human about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I think that's genuinely what makes those movies frightening. And I think that's the biggest thing that causes terror in people, is when you can see some sort of reality. And I think that's what works best in video games, where you can supplant yourself in that reality. Well, okay. Alright, that's fair. But one of the greatest quotes of all time is, "To be human is to err." Alright, you're right. And but see, that wasn't always an initial thing in horror movies. That started in, I'm pretty sure that kind of mentality started in the 80s, where it was just like, we all need to get away from these things. We all need to separate, I think that was an 80s mentality, and not a typical kind of horror genre staple until later on. I could be wrong, but I think so. And I agree with you. That's a dumb thing. Look, if we all team up together, but that was the end of Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, they realized, like, Freddy's coming at us as individuals. What happens if we all get together and take Freddy down? Cool thing. But you're right. The horror staple of, well, we should all split up, is idiotic. I agree. I don't think anybody has ever... Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm still alive? How? No, duck! No, duck! I hit the right bumper button too many times. I stood back up. The first Nightmare on Elm Street, I think, is one of the best horror movies. Well, no, my favorite horror movie of all time is probably The Omen. There is something special about that movie. I need to be smart now. I'm being an idiot. But if you want, like, slasher, stalker movies, I think Halloween is probably my favorite. There's just... Carpenter just hit the nail on the head at the right time for things. And that's not me trying to take away anything from Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. They both did the stalker film or slasher film well. Just Carpenter did it first, and he set a precedent. And Friday the 13th followed up, and then I think Nightmare on Elm Street came afterwards. I think that's how the timeline works there. But I think they all did it in a unique way where it all fit well. And each of them had a unique take on the slasher genre. The first slasher film was an Italian movie? which was really cool. No! Stop! It wouldn't let me duck. What was that called? Bucket of Blood? I think that's what it was called. Bucket of Blood. I think the first slasher movie was Bucket of Blood. It's Italian. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. It sets up Giallo at its finest. It's good shit. It's genuinely good shit. And I think that's where a lot of horror directors took some credit from. And I think Halloween came right after Bay of Blood, Bucket of Blood, Bay of Blood? Yeah, I was jamming on the the duck button. That's probably why I stood up, because I was an idiot. Well, I wasn't ducking. And I think that was the problem there. Like, I went over the wall, and I was like, shit, I need to duck. And, well, I didn't. Bay of Blood. I think it's Bay of Blood that did it. It was Italian. I believe they are the ones that started the slasher genre, which I believe they call Giallo. Which they've done their own thing with, which, you know, the Americans took off of. But it's that whole kind of like, you know, whole first-person perspective, you know, like somebody stalking you kind of thing, which John Carpenter definitely took a note of for Halloween. Nothing wrong with that. Being inspired by somebody, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, I'm going for this side. There we go. God damn, I walked right into it Well, I'm glad that happened, because I was not... Oh, dear Lord. Duck! Okay. Please, 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 please! Didn't happen. I don't like how they're ducking. I don't like the ducking of the enemies. That was 2 shots in the head. That both missed. That was 2 shots in the head. I don't know how to feel about that. Like I said, it's the first slasher movie that probably ever existed. Man. I would highly recommend watching it. I don't know if a movie like that needs a remake. I don't know if any movie ever needs a remake or a reboot. I always feel like things can just, like, take inspiration from something. Like, as an artist, an actual artist, I'd be remiss to say that I haven't been influenced by somebody. Everybody's influenced by somebody. We all take inspiration from one thing or another. You know, at some point in our creativeness, we all look at something and go, "Oh, okay, yeah, heck yeah, all right, I'm down with that. I can see that and adapt something, and go cool." Remakes bother me in the way that, like, remakes only exist to fulfill pockets with money, I think. I find it hard to believe that somebody goes and says, "Oh yeah, we're gonna remake this movie and it's gonna be better than the original." No, 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 no. We're gonna remake this movie because, well, we made money off of this movie. And people have a clamoring and they enjoy this franchise, and this is why we're going to make money off of it. I have no idea who the fuck is gonna make money off of Bay of Blood. Only horror people like Bay of Blood. I don't know who that speaks to. That to me says stupid. I mean, that honestly to me says stupid. Nobody wants that. Nobody ever said, you know what? I want them to do this. Nobody. Not a single human being said that. I have yet to see the remake of It, which I want to do, but you know what? It does not take a lot to make something better than the original It, because that movie was terrible. It was made for TV. I like Tim Curry. I think he's an awesome actor. I watched it when it initially came out in, what was it, 92? I was probably like 10 years old. I saw it. As a 10-year-old, I never read Stephen King's book. I never read a 1,000-page novel at that point. I thought Tim Curry was a little scary, but the movie itself, I didn't think it was that rough. It was a terrible movie. Awful. And I watched it a few years ago, and it's still a terrible. It's awful. It's terrible. You did not have to do a lot to make that movie better. I'm curious how it came. Well, not how it came about. I read how it came about. I'm curious how it actually turned out, though. I would like to see it, and I know that they're making. Well, you can't call it a sequel, but they're finishing the story. Because I heard this is just the kids, right? The It movie was just the kiddo version of It. So it wasn't the full telling. I was really... Well, I don't want to go down there. Alright, so it's the first half of it. It's just... It's the kid's story, and then the second one will be the adult end of it. I think a lot of Stephen King things would be better adapted to miniseries, like on HBO, now that like stuff like that is getting funding. I think, well, just because of how expansive it was. I mean, it's a 1,000+ page novel. You can't tell that kind of story in an hour and a half. You just can't. You cannot truncate a 1,000-page book into an hour and a half. Except if you do Jurassic Park. And that didn't... Excellent movie, but didn't do the book justice. Jurassic Park, I feel, is the best novelized movie. Well, no. Apocalypse Now did a really good job of conveying that. But there aren't too many movies that translate into book form that convey the movie in the hour and a half, the 2 hours that they have to do it. It's not fair. I can name tons and tons of movies that were books first that just never conveyed what happened in the book. You can't. You just can't. Oh, I need to shoot it first. Alright, cool. Tire. Haha. I made it out of there in time. So, as someone who does like to read books, I now have made a pact with myself that if there is a movie that's coming out that I now know is based on a book, I wait for the movie to come out and then watch the movie. And after I watch the movie, I read the book. And so I can have a better perception on, well, is the movie actually good, or am I just pissed at the movie because it didn't follow along the lines of, the book? Because I'm never going to be able to do that on my own. Ever. Ever, 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 to be able to take the book out of the movie. So I feel like the best thing to do is to watch the movie first and then read the book. And then go, oh, well, that's how they interpret it. Oh, cool. Alright, Spooky. Well, dude, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. It was fun. I hope I didn't go off on too many tangents there. I'm still on chapter 10. But thanks for hanging out anyways. Chekhov's gun. Yeah, I would like to remember that and check that out. Have fun playing, well, whatever you're gonna... Well, at least it hit the zombie thing. Hola! Why are you still alive? Jiminy Christmas! Oh. Yeah. You taking a nap? I didn't realize that would be a thing. I hit him in the head with a bottle. That dude just killed me. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta use the lavatory. I've been doing terrible tonight. Absolutely terrible. And there's been very little story that's gone along with this. But I'll be right back. What's up, Pokemon? How you doing, dude? Sorry, I was using the lavatory there. Clearly, it was you I was looking for. Why do you know Lionel Richie? Why do all these kids know Lionel Richie? I'm actually glad all these kids know Lionel Richie. I'm a big fan of that guy. In a very odd way. That's my dude right there. I grew up on the Commodores. Well, I didn't actually grow up on the Commodores. They were a generation earlier than me, but still nonetheless. I wonder if that happens every time. I feel like I spent more time in there the last time. How's your Tuesday going, Pokemon? That is a very foreboding death implement right there. I regret that. I regret that. I regret that. I regret that. Don't regret punching boxes, though. Ooh. A banquet for what? That's cool. I don't know that I've ever been to a banquet. I'm not hoity-toity enough to ever be allowed to go to banquets. I believe. Come on, Josh Brolin. You're Thanos. 4-H. Oh, I know 4-H. Not well, but I know of. I guess that's maybe the better thing that I can say is I know of 4-H. In middle school, we went to their campsite a couple times. Well, one of their many campsites. I enjoyed 4-H. They were a cool group of people. Dude, I'm gonna get dead. You know it's gonna happen. Skaboom! Yeah, we're dead. Dude, stop shoot! You're not allowed to shoot me! Ah, we're gonna die. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like a fundraiser to me. I've been to fundraisers before. They suck. People are just like, they say things and then they're like, oh, hey, okay, now give us money. Because that's the only reason why we invited you here was we hope that you've been here long enough. I hope that that's not what 4-H does, but I know that they're publicly funded, so maybe that is what they do. They kind of have to do that kind of thing. Right. I have to figure out what to do with those guys there. That's not fun. This is like Ruvik the other day. Yesterday. Where I was just a moron dealing with them. Why do... I recently played... I didn't stream Dead Space 3 because I wasn't sure that I wanted to do that. And so I fired up Dead Space 3, I don't know, sometime last week, and I've been, like, kind of playing through it for the past few days. And the fact that the necromorphs had guns just made me really angry. And I'm actually glad that I didn't have to voice my displeasure about how screwed up Dead Space 3 was. I'm not going to deny the fact that I didn't have fun with it. Scholarships. Yeah, that's right. 4-H offers scholarships. I take it that you weren't offered any scholarships, which is why you feel like you had to sit there and listen to people be offered them. Oh, butt clenching. Okay, so I never worked for 4-H. I don't know exactly how all that stuff works. I always assumed it was like some sort of... It's gonna make me sound ignorant, but Boy Scout-oriented kind of thing. Where it's kind of, you know, Good Samaritan, you know, volunteer work stuff that goes on there, which I never was involved in any of that. That's cool. Well, and scholarships for what? I mean, scholarship is kind of vague. Do you mean college scholarship? Like, what are you specifically referencing? Because I know they don't just offer specifically shove it up your anus. No! That was mean, you big doofus. Gosh darn, I was jabbing on the B button. College scholarship. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Well, that's fantastic for your sister, dude. That is. Anything that alleviates pressure, especially for college, because it is just dumb expensive, is good stuff. I don't understand what's happening. I'm willing to sacrifice my body. No! I didn't mean to do that! Sacrifice it is. For one grenade. For another. Doing it. For sacrifice. I mean, honestly, any alleviation off of money that parents have to pay is good shit. College is just dumb expensive, and even if it's just a book scholarship and it takes, you know, $2,500 off of something that people have to pay, it's worth it. I think they call those scholastic scholarships. I had that for a little while. Well, I didn't have it. I was offered that. I don't like Chapter 10. Chapter 10 is full of butt weasels. I hate Chapter 10. I don't like this at all. I don't. This has got to be close to one of the last chapters. This is combining everything together right now. Like, everything that has happened throughout the game is now happening in Chapter 10. But in such a cavalcade of calamities of fucking stupidity. I've enjoyed this game for the most part. I have not enjoyed Chapter 10 so far. That's cool. I mean, if you're into that, then that's absolutely cool. I think for the outdoorsy type of people, 4-H has something for everyone. I've never been a big gun person, though I have shot my fair share of firearms. I thought we went through the... Did I miss something there? I think I forgot where I need to go. Oh, this way. Right. Through the death door. I can't do that. Shit. Because there's the bomb on the other side. Neat. Sewing's good stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people feel like sewing's for women. It's not. Sewing's for everyone. Did I actually handle that well? Alright, I think I'm good here. First aid. Now, there is something I think everyone needs to know. Doesn't matter who you are, you need to know first aid. Got to. Got to. It can come up in any situation. Doesn't matter whether you have kids or family or, well, as long as you're around human beings, you need to know first aid. And that is something I can 100% stand behind. First aid is a mandatory thing that I think just all human beings need to know. If you're ever out in public, you never know that you're going to run into somebody that, alright, well, yeah, I don't know who this stranger is, but... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're... I don't know how much you can jam on the B button. It doesn't matter. I worked for the government, but it was in public service for a while, and I did lifeguarding for, I don't know, umpteen numbers of years. I worked at a restaurant for a while. I feel like everyone needs to know first aid. just basic stuff. You know? CPR is wonky now. How they want you to do things, which I get. I don't technically agree with the way they do things with CPR nowadays, but I get it. But I think everybody should be informed on those things. I don't think it should be a kind of non-mandatory thing. CPR is really important. Heimlich maneuver, I think people should know. Just basic things, you know. How to apply a tourniquet. Which is just tie something really fucking tight around somebody. Just some basic things that, you know, individuals should know. Like, just basic first aid. And I think that 4-H does a fair amount of that. And granted, you know, they're not Boy Scouts, which I appreciate. And I like what they provide to the community. That's cool, dude. Very, very cool. Do you think that you will get any sort of scholarship? I mean, you say that you're working with them. Do you think that you'll get any sort of benefit from working with the 4-H centers? It's always good stuff. Do you think anything's going to come your way? Is there anything I missed here? Alright, frost. Maybe. Well, alright, so here's a better question. Being someone that, I mean, I only visited them. Being someone that's actually worked for them, do you have to do something specific to garner interest to get yourself a scholarship? Is it a random thing that they just, like, choose people from? You know, I don't know how the system works there. Do you have to do a certain amount of things? Do you have to volunteer? Right. Well, I mean, that's a thing, too. I mean, like, if you decide to go to college is also a big thing. I would never tell somebody to go to college. Ever. It's an individual basis thing. Ooh, did you see the way the color tone changed there? I mean, this is already kind of sepia, but this is like, when I go in here, it went to like super sepia. Very different color tone. Alright, so this is like more of the dream one. The dream state. We went from like one thing to another. College is not for everyone. It is not. And there is nothing wrong with not attending college. But and I hate saying this thing. Absolutely hate saying this thing. It does benefit you. Unless you want to do a trade school thing. Unless you you feel like you have a calling for, you know, like welding or plumbing or electrical work or something like that. Like you feel some sort of calling for like a trade school. Then cool. I mean, absolutely go down that route. But if you don't feel like you have some sort of like innate calling towards something, I would totally say at least go to a community college and try things out for yourself. Because you could take classes in just about everything and anything. Community college is much cheaper than a 4-year college. And I would say, you know, dip your toe into that and see. Just see. And you know what the great thing about community college is? You don't have to qualify for anything. You could just take fucking classes there. Those aren't normal noises. And while I say college isn't for everyone, and I agree that college isn't for everyone, there's a lot of people that have made it on their own without, you know, college degrees. That's not how the normal person works, and that's such a small portion of the population that you can't base anything off of that on. The best thing you can do is at least take a peek at what college can offer you. I've had this conversation with a lot of I don't have any kids, but my nieces that I've raised, had these conversations with them, and I mean it's just best to weigh options. It's a hard thing to look at, especially when you're younger. It's a difficult thing to look at. Shit, dude. I mean, one big thing is you may never find what you really want to do in life. I'm 36 years old and I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. I'm much older than you are, and I have no clue what my calling in life is. It happens to people. I mean, you just... Sometimes, as disappointing as it sounds, you gotta find something that you're just okay with dealing with and go, yeah, alright, well, that's what I'll do. It'll make me a living and I can be okay with it. There's also other times where people find things and they have like this massive passion to things, and that's the best thing that you can do, is find something that you have a passion for. That's what you want. What I want to do, that I have a passion for, is doing art. But I can't make a living off of that. Which throws life into a really weird juxtaposition. Oh, this turned into like a really weird thing. What the fuck is that? Oh my damn, what is that? I don't know what is happening? I am so confused. Meow. Wow, wow, wow. I killed nothing. Well, that's cool. No, and there's not a single path that anybody ever falls down. What I do now is nothing that I have to do with what I went to college. Just because you go to college for something doesn't mean that that's going to... Just because you go to college doesn't mean that's what you're going to do with life. It can help you, and that should be what you go down the path with, but it doesn't mean that that's what you're going to do. I mean, if you go to, college for accounting, then yes. I mean, you're foolish for not continuing with accounting, but that doesn't mean that that's what you have to do. There are so many people that like go down that path and go, oh yeah, I don't like that. Like I said, I mean, I went to school for art. I don't do art anymore. Well, I still do art, just not the way construction worker. Do. Whatever makes you happy. Maybe being a lawyer. Yeah, dude. Seriously, what? It doesn't, Matt. If it makes you happy delivering newspapers to people because you feel that, you know, like, delivering news is a thing that you want to do and help informing people on the nation's goings-ons is something that you like, then there's nothing wrong with that. There honestly is nothing wrong with any job. I mean, seriously. Nothing. Basically every job has some sort of genuine purpose to it. I find no fault in anyone wanting to do anything. Everyone does themselves, and you find something that works for you and what you want out of life. Oh, shit. And it's genuinely a tricky thing. I don't know what's happening. This is the furthest I've been. A judge. What do you mean? Well, if you want to be a judge, you have to get involved with law beforehand, so you would probably have to be a attorney or a lawyer at some point to be able to ever be considered to be a judge. It's not like you go and, you know, like graduate from college and go, I'm gonna be a judge. You don't get to do that kind of thing. You have to actually have some sort of law experience before you ever get appointed to a judge. But, I mean, if you have any sort of desire to get involved with the law, then yeah, I mean, being an attorney or a lawyer is a good thing. I have friends that have been both an attorney and a lawyer, and, you know, they...
Is this place?
I agree, what is this place? Neither of them do what they do anymore. They hated it. They all thought that they wanted to be lawyers, and they no longer are. They do something very different, which is interesting. Oh, everyone's got stories. We're all old people now, man. Well, we're all old. I'm old people now, so yeah, we all have stories. It's just a matter of what you want to tolerate and what you can put up with. In my day, kids used to walk to school with bare feet in the snow. We walked uphill both ways to school. I mean, yeah, it's nonsensical stories that people do. Oh my god, no, I don't... What the hell is that thing? No, thank you. I don't know what's happening here. I don't like it. Where in the... Oh, I got it. Well, Tom Sawyer was lazy. He wanted other people to do his job for him. That's not what it is. It's really just finding something you enjoy. Life is finding something you can enjoy. Doesn't matter what it is. If you enjoy being a trash man and picking up trash, you do that shit. If you enjoy, you know, like laying asphalt, you do that thing. If you enjoy trying to defend people that you feel are wrongly accused and you want to be an attorney, then you do that thing. It also is a matter of if you're capable of doing it. That also plays a thing. Oh, what does barefoot have to do with, you know, painting a fence? Tom Sawyer was a scoundrel. He was a lazy fucker. He never wanted to do anything for himself. Tom Sawyer is not somebody you want to be. Nobody wants to be Tom Sawyer. He was also a racist, so that doesn't help with anything either. I have Hey dude, man, you know, whatever your dream is, Pokemon, chase it. The worst thing in life that can happen to you is that somebody says no to you. And sometimes those no's you have to take to heart, and sometimes those no's you have to understand aren't necessarily no's, but we all have to understand our own capabilities and what we have to do, and whatever you want to do. I mean, try. The worst you have to deal with is somebody saying no to you. The worst. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Fear of rejection screws up a lot of people. But it ain't that bad. I don't know what the hell is happening here. I win? I mean, yeah, nobody likes rejection, but it's one of the few things that everyone has to deal with. So at the end of the day, you can sit there and go, oh, okay, yeah, no, I mean, somebody told me no. Whether it's a job or someone you like, it happens. Life goes on from there. It's just how you deal with it. Rejection isn't that bad of a thing. So, at the end of the day, do what the fuck you want. Try your best. If it doesn't work out, you're gonna do something else. You're actually going to do something else. You may not know what that something else is, but you're gonna do something else. Alright, that's what I need to operate. Is there anything else in the area that I can grab him, Z's? I thought there was another syringe pack. What was that? I don't want to hobble around for like 5 hours again. This got hard. There we go. Okay. Take that one. Yay! More health. Thank you. But the best advice for a young individual such as yourself, Bogeyman, I can offer is weigh your options, look at college, see what things are, regardless of what you want to do. Even if you want to be a construction worker, one of my friends is a foreman? He's a manager on site, and he never went to college, but he worked his way up through doing like menial labor, and now is a site foreman, I think is the name of his job. He actually does really well for himself, but he's been like actually recently putting himself through college so he can actually get a promotion within the job that he has. Because there's always like a cap of what happens when you just have a college degree or a GED. There's no place to save right now. So he's now getting his college degree, which his job is paying for, which is really cool. Did I just make a big ass circle? I did. What? What? Okay, there aren't things chasing me anymore, but... What? Yes and no. He's taking night classes and doing online classes. It's a bit of a mix between the two. Yeah, I was able to open the door there. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix between the two. Huh? This is such a... I don't know how to feel about this game. I like it and I dislike it at the same time. I like the disjointedness. I also dislike the disjointedness. How you're constantly jumping from one thing to the next. I find it very cerebral in how a dream state works, and I like that. I also find it works really poorly for a narrative. But it also allows freaky shit like this to happen. Dude, well, thanks for hanging out, Pokemon. Enjoy the rest of your, well, I guess it's, well, for me, Wednesday. Oh, no problem. I enjoy talking to people. There's one thing I do well, it is communicating with individuals. But don't ever take what I say for verbatim. Always make your own decisions. Your life is in your hands. Make your own decisions. Don't let somebody else influence you over those. Only you know you. But thank you for hanging out, dude. Thank you. Journal of Sebastian Castellanos, February 27th, 2012. I've watched friends and colleagues die before. Part of the job that I've taken. And it's never easy. But nothing can compare to losing your own child. I'd die a million times over to prevent it, but I can't. I felt so helpless when they lowered that tiny coffin into the ground. The pain is unbearable. I know I shouldn't, but drinking is the only thing that's let me sleep for the last few weeks. I'm worried about Myra. This has been extremely hard for her. And her way of handling it has been unnerving. She wants to be alone. Has taken to staying up all night. Says she's doing work to keep her mind off of the tragedy, but she seems to be closing herself off to the rest of the world. I know it tends to happen when couples lose a child, and I hope that we're strong enough to avoid it. That needs to play a bigger part in this story. Like, this is like a whole mind meld kind of thing.
Have you forgotten something?
No, have you forgotten something? I don't know, probably. Patrick. Patrick Higgins, missing lawyer for the Victoriano family, last seen meeting with a man believed to be a client. I don't give a shit what happened to him. 23,000. Alright, so here we go. It's been a while since I've actually upgraded something. Life. Full 1,000,000,000%. Syringes. What are we looking at here? Could hold another syringe for 5Gs. Or I could increase the ammo for 28,000. Maboof. It's not a word, but holy crap. I don't know what to do. I want to deal with strictly the handgun and the shotgun. That's all I want to deal with. And, well, that. More power. A little more power to the explosy. Is explosy a word? Explosion bolts. One more. Can't increase that. I don't know. I didn't mean to do that, but okay, sure. I just want to get out of this chapter. That's all I want to do. I want to get out of chapter 10. This has been quite the harrowing experience. I have done so poorly on this chapter. I don't even have enough ammo to kill anything. Like, you don't frighten me, you're gonna kill me. It's... yeah, alright. Way to go, weird spider guy. You fucking Spider-Man dude? No. You got no fear on me. I'm not a coward. Well, no, I am. It's actually a lie. That's where I came from. Okay. Well, here we go. Down the stairs. Into Death's Maw. No, it's fucking creepy. There's a weird spider dude crawling around in the cage that's breathing heavy. I don't like it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's pull the lever. Probably a dumb decision. I don't know what happened there. I honestly don't know what happened there. Alright, here's something behind. Well, we're not going any of those ways. Dude, it's more than spooky time. I don't know what the hell happened there. But, Caker 711, how you doing, dude? How's your... I don't know what fucking day it is. Is it Wednesday? I guess it's Wednesday for me. I ran like a coward. 'Cause I'm a coward. I am 100% a coward. Wait, is that a typewriter? Alright, I think that's all for this room. I did not like that heavy breathing. That was creepy. Very unnecessary and creepy. No more matches. Alright, well, I got some enemies to burn then if I can't pick up matches. Good in here? Nothing else? Alright. We kick the door open. That's what grown-ups do. They kick door opens with no fear. I'm still concerned what happened to Joseph. I have not found Joseph in quite the while. I think so too, dude. I honestly think so too. When you're being chased by any sort of demon, I think running away is always the most appropriate decision at hand. But I mean, I want that. The green juice for the brain. There's also some other stuff over there. There's a statue which obviously has a key in it. Have I not turned the nobbins? I can't run through flames. Please don't tell me I'm being an... Oh, I see. I got you. I got you. Kaboom! I did it. I solved the mystery. Oh, we gotta go all the way around. Okay. Let's not be an idiot anymore. I'm not okay with this. 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 This is the fucking ring? I mean, like, what the hell are we doing? Yeah! Nope. I don't know what's happening. I don't like what's happening. I don't understand how I keep disabling bombs, I'll be perfectly honest. No, 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 no. Oh, there was health there. Stab yourself. Ah! Why did that not... You can't go into... Do I have to murder it? Eesh. I mean, I could murder it, but it seems to keep coming back to life anytime I try to murder it. I'm a coward. Oh, there we go. It stopped. Okay, cool. That's uncool. That was okay. It's avoidance. It's all avoidance. It's all avoidance. There is no point in attacking that thing. There are things I like and dislike about this game. The avoidance stuff I am not a fan of, because it doesn't convey the fact that that's something that you have to do. Like, some fights are unwinnable, and it doesn't matter whether you put them down or not, because, well, you don't need to put them down. It's not it? Which one is... Hold on, wait, what? I thought the lever was... thing. This game is dumb. And by this game is dumb, I mean I'm dumb. Oh, right, we had to... I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's how you dodge stuff. Okay, shoot the vent. Don't blow yourself up. A plus stuff. Right there. Spend 2 rounds blowing it up. Got it. It's good. I'm good at video games. I've played a video game once. Why try? Why try? Why try? I think that's the worst thing I am at the game. There are moments where I'm I don't want to say a genius. There are moments where I do well with those, like, disabling mechanics on the bombs. And then there's, like, the 90% where it goes terrible. I'm picking it up. You can't stop me. Nope. Yep, we're getting out of there. Oh, damn. Why did you come out of there? Alright. So, how long do we have to wait for that flame to go out? So obviously we already... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Holy... Okay. Okay. Fucking... Stop it! You're mean. And you're chasey. And I don't know how to... Sebastian! I'm an idiot and I'm sorry. So we got some... Oh... Go out. Go out. Nope, we go this way. Huh? Seriously, what? I'm dead. That wasn't intentional. Huh. Okay, where do I get respawned here? Okay. That's cool. Where's the lever? Here. Oh, already pulled it. So we're going back through all of this again. Oh, this is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm good with all of it. I honestly have no qualms with any of this. I mean, my issues have all been caused by, you know, myself for the most part. Where? There we are. You just have to wait for it to go out. This isn't hard. You just have to, you know, not be me. Be an idiot. Heyo, spider lady. Yoink. And yoink. Oh god, that was close. Okay. We're good up here. Spider lady, how you doing? Ah! Alright, there was another lever to Yankee pull. Scublum. Don't run near her while she's angry. She's not friendly. I don't think that there is honestly any reason to attack her. Please go out. There we go. Alright, but now... I don't know what to do here. This isn't intentional, I got caught in there. I don't know what to do there. It's easy enough to get back to that point, but what to do in that room, I am at a loss for. Alright, give me a couple seconds. I have to use the lavatory. I will be right back post haste, and I really, really want to beat this chapter, so let's find a way to do that. Alright. Sorry for that slight deviation, but back to probably me dying 10,000 times because I don't know what the fuck to do here. It's the one time I've ever had to shoot a pipe. My problem with mechanics like this is that I want consistency about what I'm doing. And when you introduce a new mechanic 16 hours into a game, I don't like that, to be perfectly honest. And why did it... that four-armed thing, why was it in this... I don't know what you call it. This looks like a crematorium kind of thing. Why? The surreal is kind of losing. Shitting me? That's unfortunate. That really sucks. Hello? Ah! I thought it was pretty far up that ladder before I got hit. Obviously not. Alright, I don't know where to go from here. I think this is my dead end. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything around. Shit. Okay, I didn't see anything around there. It has to be something in that room that I was going into. I don't know what it is, but I wonder if I can kill it. I don't think that I can. I'm not going to shoot it because I have zero reason to. But whee! I'm dead. Oh, there is a syringe upstairs, so who cares? I don't know what that does. Like, it's somehow... What am I missing here? Shit, really? Let's just start over from the checkpoint. What am I missing here? What am I doing like an idiot? Obviously, the lantern makes it easier for enemies to spot you. I mean, I've garnered that over 2 billion deaths now. I'm gonna run around it this side. Look what I found. Nothing. I'm just curious why it pops out of one of the furnaces. Fuck. Buckets. I can't run now. I'm actually hosed. I mean, this is bad. When you get this damage, you're not allowed to run anymore. So this is no bueno. Right, the fire went out. I saw it. I don't give a shit. I'm picking it up. We're climbing. Do we get somewhere? Alright. We get up. There's nothing here. We move down hallway. We find lever. We turn lever. Angry spider lady is trying to murder us. We don't know who she is. She's not friendly. Just do our best to... Oh my jeebers. Just come on. Why? Cool. Doesn't matter why. You know, best answer is because. I don't know what to... Oh. There we go. Nice. Actually figured something out. That was cool. I'm like dead though. That was the wrong time to take a checkpoint. Fortunately, little Miss Muffet is not hard to avoid. I say that as I get clawed in the back. I thought there was a thing there. Map fragment. Is not. Shotgun ammo. Hey, lady. Hey, Sebastian. Rub my homie. Alright, since there's nothing I really need to pick up, so I'm gonna make a gun for it towards the bomb. Nope. And that's where the lady is. She's my favorite. We get along so well. She tells me what I need to be, and I could fart. This is intense. This is very intense. This is the end of chapter 10, I'm assuming. I just need to get out of here. Oh, my darn. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl. That was nothing. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh, but Jeebles. There's gotta be a way to disable her, you know, like, and Hot diggity dang doo-doo. I get it. No, not that. It looks like there's 3 targets I have to take out in the room. That was mean. Show you a craftsman duel, man. This isn't fucking Sears, young lady. This isn't fucking Sears. I missed too much there. I need to be a little more patient. And by patient, I mean hit the target. That's what I mean. Oh, man. She was walking towards me on the top side, and I thought that's where she was. I'm an idiot. Okay. I really like this game. But I think it has some innate flaws. And one of them is me being an idiot. And I don't like that flaw. It makes me... Wow. Makes me the saddest. Nope. Nope. That's 3. You're dumb. You're a giant spider. Spiders are dumb. I don't like what happened there.
Damn it!
That's not a good thing. Okay, so now we're down in another area where I am just as impaired. So I have to run this perfectly. Not good. I don't actually care about burning her. I just care about disabling things. Yeah, that one. I need to... Where's that bomb? That's the first thing I need to take out. That bomb is my bane of existence right now. That's what killed me last time. Come on, it's the Bastion. Oh, damn. Alright, so she's... all up in this business. No, no. Martha, you need to be nicer to me. I think this is Laura, right? daggone it, I'm on it. She's mean. She's just like soul-crushingly mean. Like, I just want to be her friend, and I'm like, dude, please stop it. And she's like, nah. Nah. We ain't cool. Oh, this honky-tonk woman. This young lady is not making my day. It's cool. She's like doing the like super speed shit. Yeah, that creepy. It's like, I'm gonna crawl fast shit. I mean, it really is, you know, Ringu. Whatever the hell that movie was called. Boogers of the Boogers. That's what it was called. Boogers of the Boogers. I remember the name of the movie. I synced it. I know what it was called. I saw it once. It was called Boogers of the Boogers. I was part of it. I acted in it. It was inappropriate, but I acted in it. What do we got? None of this seems viable. Pow!
Damn it!
Alright, that's the second time I've made it down there. I only burned her once. I mean, like, I don't know. Obviously, we have to incinerate her in some form or manner. This is a good boss fight. And what sucks is that, like, you know, I'm at this point where I have literally no gosh darn healthums. And that makes everything a freaking butt nugget to do. I can't take any damage. Serbian movie, that's what I was trying to think of earlier. No one should ever watch that garbage of a movie. Where are you coming from, young lady? There? Okay, cool. We're good. We are good. No, we're not good. I need to make sure that I can find predictability from her. I can't restart the chapter because I've been playing the chapter for 5 hours, 19 hours, 200. I've been playing it way too freaking long. Boink! Boink! Where is she? Okay, she's behind me. No! No, no, no! All bad! All bad! All bad. All bad. All bad. No! Shit. I don't know what to do. Where's the next one? Oh, we're hosed. No! No, no! Dude, everything's come for my soul. I don't know what to do. I'm shooting random levers. Levers. Levers, 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 levers. This is... That's kind of what I'm trying to do. But, like, in this scenario right now, right here, I have to, well, not burn her. Oh, crap, I'm injured. When did that happen? That's new. Oh, that's brand new. I had more than half health. It saved me at a very terrible point. That's unfortunate. Okay. So we'll heal. We'll heal. Oh, that's bad. That is a #1 bad. It's cool though. We got it. #1. #2. Way to be a hero. You're not allowed to touch me. No touching. No touching. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could, like, screech higher, but other times I wish I'm glad that I can't screech higher. Okay, I need vents to shoot. Bam!
Damn it!
Hey, cutie pie, come this way. She didn't. She went the other way. She went the opposite way of the burning way. No touching. No touching is the most important part of this. She's not allowed to fondle wandle. We have boundaries. We have fucking extreme boundaries, given the fact that, like, I can't take a hit. Heyo. what's up, 5150? How you doing, homie? How is your Wednesday morning going? It's Wednesday for me. I'm dying a lot. I have not beat Chapter 10 tonight. This is really disappointing. I am doing terrible this evening. I've been playing this for nearly 3 hours. This is upsetting and terrifying in all of the appropriate ways. Ipa, 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 Ipa. Okay. Where's she? Nope, not wrong way. Can't do it. You have to make sure that she's like gutting it for you. Ah! Alright, Pokemon. If you're about to fall asleep, don't worry about it. Thank you for hanging out. School's more important than watching me be a moron. And, 5150, why are you about to lose your shit? What are you losing your shit on right now? Arf. I've gotten my head crushed about, like, 11-1 times. Cool, dude. Thanks for hanging out, Pokemon. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Nope. Just aim at things, but don't run into the fire. I've been dying to this same situation for so long. Oh, the repetition is making me feel really comfortable in life. Oh! I know what to do. The game keeps saving me in the worst possible position, so that's fun. We're just gonna say screw it to the bomb because, well, screw you, bomb. Thank.
Damn it!
Okay, so that's number one. I don't know what to do after that. Not that way. I honestly don't know what to do beyond that point. Ah! I gotta do it. I have to beat this very friendly, pretty woman with the long black hair now. Before she makes me, you know, crap myself in the most uncomfortable way. Hey, lady. It's just me. You're gonna murder me anyways. Why not do it in a... Heyo.
Damn it!
In a nice way? Yeah. Where you at, lady? Oh, it doesn't keep going. It doesn't keep going! Oh, it's not an endless flame. This is a serious boss fight. I am fighting this boss on 1 hit point. I mean, it's honestly what I'm doing. I am fighting this boss on 1 freaking hit point. Like, the boss just gets to breathe on me and I die. It's all that happens. I can't run. If I do run... Well, no, I can't run. I actually can't run. Okay, I think I need to be smarter here. And lure it a little bit more to A side than I was doing. That one's a butt nugget. Okay. That works. Shoot it fast enough. I need to find a pattern here. I thought I did, and now it's not working anymore. The game adjusted to my stupidity. Excuse me. I mean, I could shoot that one. Little Miss Muffet continues to go that way. Alright, I gotta be just a little faster, that's all. Come on.
Damn it!
I burned, damn it. Gonna run into it. Alright, now I don't know where the next point is. This is me getting away. I honestly don't know what to do here. I can't kill her. Well, I think this is gonna have to continue tomorrow. This sucks. Just because of the fact that I'm frustrated at my own iniquity. Like, I don't know what to do here. I think that's my biggest frustration point. I don't know what to do. Like, I get down into that second cellar, and there are obviously 2 points that I can inflict pain upon Spider Lady. But after that, I don't know what to do. I mean, like, there's this, and that, and okay. And I see how to get downstairs, and it's all about progress. Like, a lot of the boss fights haven't been actually attack the boss. They've been avoid the boss and hit these certain progress points. I am not a fan of this kind of boss fight. But fine, we're good. It's not good. That's bad. Bad. B-A-D. Alright, and so we do that. And we come down here. And 3, 2, 1, burn.
Damn it!
Fine. We're good with that. And she's gonna show up on the other side of the wall here. It's inevitable, right? So we shoot that one and she burns herself. Now, where is the next pressure lever? They don't... I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's not for tonight. It's doing it for me. I don't know what to do in this boss fight. We'll have to come back tomorrow, and hopefully I see something tomorrow that I don't see tonight. Because I'm not seeing it tonight, and I hate the fact that I hit a brick wall here. I would really like to beat Chapter 10. This was such a meaningless chapter. Such a dumb chapter that didn't add anything to it other than like, oh, this is gonna be scary. This is dumb. I don't. Anyways, outside of my thoughts of this, thank you guys for hanging out and talking, and I really appreciate it. And it's late for me tonight. I'm gonna try and be back tomorrow. I mean, I'm definitely gonna be back for The Evil Within. I will try to be on early tomorrow so I can do my early morning stream. But either way, everyone, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's fun talking to people. I am currently at an impasse and I don't know what to do. And I mean, I'm not gonna look it up, but I do want to know what to do here. I really do. There's got to be something I'm missing on the second floor. Like, there's the 2 burning sites, and there has to be like another one. Like, but the other ones are already on fire. I don't know. Either way, thanks everyone for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday Wednesdays or possible Tuesday evenings. But thank you anyways. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I will be back tomorrow.